The atmosphere is charged with enthusiasm as distinguished guests, government officials, and global leaders converge for the high-profile gathering. The Nigeria Investor Luncheon, co-organized by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and First Bank. Although the discussions were held behind closed doors, the purpose was clear: to explore Nigeria's vast investment potential on the global stage. Both the Minister of Foreign Affairs and the Minister of Finance acknowledged that changing perceptions and attracting long-term investors can be challenging but necessary for Nigeria's economic development.
It's difficult because of the false narratives that have been created about Nigeria, and this is what we're trying to change. And you can see the degree of enthusiasm by some of the remarkable individuals that attended this event. These are very serious-minded people. We're talking about people that represent endowments, people that represent hedge funds, people that represent pension funds. So these are the sort of, committed long-term investors that we're looking for. And we're getting there, slowly but surely.
For them to choose to come to Africa, choose to come to West Africa, and to choose Nigeria, you must have the right macroeconomic frameworks, the right security, the right stability. You must give them the right investment environment. Having made major changes and improvements in government funding by relieving government of the burden of the subsidy, that's a way to correct and ensure that government at federal, state and local government levels has much more funding to deliver social services and key infrastructure.
These stakeholders encourage investors to look beyond negative narratives and focus on the country's fundamentals and evolving policies to benefit in the medium to long term.
We've been in the country for more than 20 years. And we've been investing more than $500 million in the country. So we're very committed to Nigeria and believe in its enormous potential. And we are very keen to invest further. It is, as one of the speakers mentioned during today's session, to look beyond some of the negative stories and look at the fundamentals, and then also look at what the current government is now putting in place in terms of difficult but important and right policies, we believe, from a private sector, which is going to benefit in the medium to long term. We're absolutely certain of that.
The secret to success in Nigeria is doing the right thing, being persistent and consistent, and being able to endure the ups and downs of life. If you can do that, Nigeria is an excellent investment location. We wouldn't have been there for 63 years if it wasn't. It's a great country with a great people. The foreign minister and the minister of finance, and laying out really the consistent policies, the correct policies, the transparent policies, the correct structural reforms to unleash the potential of people and the country.
In addition, government officials reiterated Nigeria's commitment to creating an investor-friendly climate, both at the subnational and federal levels.
Kaduna State is a very strategic state, as you're aware, and of course that is the reason why I'm here. And I can say here that I've been able to have a series of conversation with some leading financial leaders who have expressed their own intention to come to Kaduna and invest.
In terms of corporate social responsibilities from giants, global giants, those who are playing really big on the world stage, they will be coming almost immediately into Nigeria to see that they begin implementation of their support to the economic growth of the country, creating of jobs, lifting people out of poverty is one of the key agendas of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and they would be helping out in as much as they can.
The Nigerian Investor Luncheon in New York has undoubtedly created a buzz in the international business community. The government is hoping its promised commitment to inclusive growth, the country's strategic geographical position, and abundant resources will capture the attention of global investors. Adesua Omoruan, Arise News.